Welcome here again, once again, live from Lakewood, California, in this Kaha weekend. Junior Ducks 1-1 on the weekend. Third game of the weekend here coming up. The opponent, the Junior Sharks. Puck drop moments away. Gerard's line starting out. Klinowski and Chappelle on the back end. Yeah, Bezoyan jumps on the loose puck. Puck gets driven into the Sharks zone deep. Bezoyan picks it up, cycles it back down for O'Neill, but gets broken up by the Sharks. Sharks on the exit. Chappelle cuts that off at the red line, drives it right back into the Sharks zone. Gerard steps in with some pressure, breaks that up. Bezoyan in there to help him out, gets it right back to Gerard. Gerard backhands it back to Klinowski. He winds up and drives it 2 feet wide. Chappelle wraps around, puck wraps around. Chappelle pinches down to get it. Sharks get to it first, gain the red line, drive it deep into the Ducks zone. And Stenari off the bench chips it in deep. In on chase. Puck comes towards the Sharks net, and the goalie gloves it. Hold on, I gotta make an adjustment in the camera here. I'm hitting the wall. Just pull that back a little bit. All right. Face-off coming to the right of the Sharks goalie. Baker steps out to take this. Pulls it back. Lee jumps on loose puck. Stenari jumps on it in the corner. Sharks get it, wrap it around. On the breakout, miss their target. McPhee jumps on it, gains the red line, drives it right back in. Stenari in on the forecheck. Sharks stretch pass, comes off of their target. Yampolsky jumps on it, generates some speed, comes in, cuts in the zone, sends it in deep behind the Sharks net. Baker in there to put some pressure. Sharks reverse it the other way, come out the opposite side. McPhee's got to come back and win that race to the puck. He circles behind his own net, pulls up, gets hit with some pressure. Sharks drive it right back to their D. Bezoyan in on the rush, sends it in deep, gets his own dump in behind the net, comes back to Dusterhoff. He drives it in just to the left of the net. Perkwith puck works its way far side. Sharks jump on that. They gain the red line, dump it into the Ducks zone. Hagman back to pick it up. He drives it up on the boards, misses Campbell, and no icing. Bezoyan gets down there first to wave off the icing. Puck comes back to Hagman. He drives it in on net. Sharks goalie kicks it into the far side corner. Campbell picks it up there. Sharks reverse it back out. Comes back out in the neutral zone. And Hagman, outside the zone, just leans into it and blasts it past his goalie from outside, from the neutral zone. Refs are talking about it. Maybe there might have been offsides. See what happens here. So they got the explanation there. Puck comes out. It's offsides. No goal. Can't score with an offsides play. Great blast from Hagman, but, it doesn't work out. That's all right. It's early in the game here. Dusterhoff talking to the ref. That's a veteran ref there. Shane Peters, I've known him for 25 years. He used to do some games back in the day. He's not going to take a lot of that, so hopefully that stops there. Sharks drive it in, doesn't make its way in. Dusterhoff blocks it, comes back to the Sharks D. They drive it again, cut off by Dusterhoff again. Rose gets it, not able to get it out, but then Flick comes in, strips the puck, goes in all alone, met with some pressure, big rebound to the right. Silver unable to get a stick on it. Sharks get it, able to work it out in the neutral zone. Comes back to Klinowski. Klinowski headmans it. Misses Moroz, goes to a Shark, and they drive it right back into the zone. Klinowski comes back, picks it up, goes off the boards to a Shark. Nobody there to help him out get it out. Comes back into Hagman. Hagman picks it up. He goes up off the boards. Again, Ducks on a change, so nobody there to get it out. Hagman tried to hit O'Neill on the stretch pass. Oh, let me get some zoom here for you guys. And as O'Neill centering to Girard, just out of his reach, Bezoyan comes in, jumps on it, holds the zone. O'Neill drops it back to Bezoyan, then gets forced back around the far side. Klinowski picks it up in the neutral zone, drives it up to O'Neill, comes off of his stick. Sharks able to clear it, goes all the way down. It's going to work its way in on Amador. Amador starting this game. Amador punches it out to Chappelle. He goes off the netting. Has a delay. Sharks able to get it out to the side of the net. Puck comes out to O'Neill. He cuts off that drop pass to the D. Generates some speed. Gets knocked off the puck, but gets the puck in deep. Sharks back to pick it up. Bezoyan picks it up off the wall. No, that's Girard. Girard picks it up off the wall and gets it to the front of the net. And he has O'Neill and Bezoyan on the side of the net, and they make no mistake. They keep punching at it and find the stick on the puck and find the back of the net. Ducks strike here early, 1-0, 11:32 left in the first period. That one counts. So Baker's stepping out to take this faceoff. Lee on the right side, Sonari on the right side, Lee on the left side. McPhee gets it, moves it up to Lee, just out of his reach. Is able to hold the zone, gets it down to Lee. Lee tried to center it to Baker. A little bit of traffic there on the left. Comes back to McPhee. He shuttles it down into the corner to Lee. Lee battling through some pressure. Sonari comes in, gets it out to Baker. Baker turns around and rips it. But big save by the Sharks goalie. And something happened behind the play. Looks like Lee's getting called for something. Great little puck movement. But Lee getting called for slashing from behind the play. So Baker and Sonari and Dusterhoff. Sharks going to have the first power play opportunity. Baker, Sonari still out there to kill the first part of this off. Sharks cut across the red line into the zone. Baker comes in, punches the player off the puck. Dusterhoff is able to get it back out into the neutral zone. Sharks regroup there. Re-enter on the far side. Baker wraps it around the boards here. Held in by the Sharks. Dusterhoff comes in, pressures that. Loses an edge. Puck's right there at his feet. Goes back to the Sharks D. They zip it in on Amador. He leaves a rebound and another shot, and he comes in, picks it up right into his glove. A little bit of pushing and shoving here at the start of the game. See what's going on. Hopefully things don't get out of control. We don't need any stupid hockey. Flick steps in. So we got 1:25 left in the Sharks power play to Lee's slashing. Puck comes off. Flick dislodged the puck, sent it back. Campbell's able to finish the clearing of the zone. Sharks chip it in. Klinowski picks it up and drives it all the way deep into the Sharks zone again. Says go ahead, go all the way back down there and regroup, try again. Sharks move it forward, cross the red line, gain entry into the Duck zone, pull up on the left side, pull behind the net. looking to get things set up. They drop it back to the D. That's broken up nicely by Campbell. Campbell on the rush. Has Flick, he gets pinched off on the board. Flick was streaking in the slot. Campbell unable to get it to him. Klinowski just backhands it into the near side corner, deep into the Sharks zone. Sharks, and then Ducks go for a change. Sharks pick it up on the stretch pass, but got broken up there by McPhee and Moroz. Moroz drives it back deep into the Sharks zone. Sharks decide to come out far side there. That's cut off by Moroz. So Sharks having a hard time getting into the Ducks zone and getting anything set up. I think they got one shot on this power play so far. Yampolsky breaks that up and sends it out. It's got Dana in on the forecheck. Let's see. Penalty's over. Ducks kill off the first Sharks power play. Even strength now. Puck comes loose. Comes back to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff assesses the situation. Goes up off the glass. That gets cut down by the Sharks, and they're able to zip it in on net. So a scoring opportunity comes from that. Got to get a little harder on the clear out. Like that, but not that hard because that's icing. Oh, no, it got waved off. For some reason, that got waved off. The linesman had his hand up. Puck works its way back. O'Neill picks it up here. Goes cross ice over to Hagman. Hagman's drive gets cut off by the Sharks again. So Ducks having some problems getting the clearing out. Sharks drive it right back in. They got to touch up. Dusterhoff back to pick it up. He gets met with some pressure. Passes it off the net there to himself. Moves it up to the blue line. Looks like Sharks are trying to generate some kind of energy and scoring opportunities. I was regrouping. Gerard loses an edge. He goes down. I don't think he's getting called for tripping, but he did take a leg to the head, or he's grabbing his elbow there. Hopefully he's okay there. So we have 7:46 left in the first period. Your Ducks up 1-0. Face-off outside in the neutral zone, outside the Sharks' end. Baker's line back out. Has Klinowski and Chappelle on the back end. Chappelle jumps on the loose puck, drives it in deep. Baker in on the forecheck, chops away, picks up the puck. Centering attempt out to Lee. Finds its way out, comes back to Chappelle. He drives it in, shot blocked into the corner. Sonari in there gets the puck chopped away from him. Chappelle jumps up on the blue line, holds it in, comes over to Lee. Lee backhands it into the corner. Sonari back in on the pressure behind the net. Sharks wrap it around, stretch pass. They're able to chip it in, and it goes for icing. So good little puck movement there. Couple scoring opportunities. Unable to capitalize on them. Dana's line steps out. He wins it back. Oh, big. Bezoyan comes out and just leans into the one faceoff back to him at the top of the circles. Drives it in. The Sharks goalie is able to track it into the midsection. No rebound for a couple of waiting Ducks. So Dana wins it back, and Bezoyan just leans into it at the top of the circles. Again, Dana wins it back. Yampolsky jumps on it at the top of the circles, drives it in. Doesn't get all of it, but Bezoyan jumps on the loose puck. He's met with some pressure in the corner, gets the puck taken out from him. Sharks send it up. One guy to beat. They drive it in on Amador. He kicks it in the corner. Comes right back out. Big rebound. Big rebound. First shot comes in. Amador picks it up. And two awaiting Sharks. I think he got a second save too. But then he came out in front, and the streaking Shark, I believe that was Brown, comes in and is able to find 5-hole on Amador. And the Sharks tie it up here at 6:46 left in the first period. Let me see if. So Sharks get it again. They gain entry into the Duck zone, drop it back, pull up on the half wall, try to center it, broken up, comes back to their D, drives it right back down to the far side corner, picked up by Hagman. He reverses it back up the wall, picked up by Silver. He's met with some pressure on the exit. Puck's in the neutral zone. Sharks shuttle it over near side here. They drive it in. Back into the Duck zone. Hagman drives it up, but not out. Met with the Sharks player coming into the zone. Dustroff comes over to help him out. He punches it back over. Hagman goes high off the glass and into the netting, so we're going to have a face-off to the right of Amador coming up. So a little bit of momentum switch to the Sharks. That energy I was talking about, I'm going to stop talking about. Puck gets zipped in on Amador. He kicks it behind the net. Klinowski picks it up. He goes high off the glass and completely ices the puck. So face-off coming all the way back in. So Sharks going to try it again right here. Sharks win it back, drive it in. Amador tracks it right into the lower pads there. Baker going to the box for high sticking, reacting to this number 46, Lippert. So 5:46, Sharks going back on the power play. Sonari jumps on it, wraps it around, doesn't get it out. Sharks jump it back in, go cross ice. Lee chopping at it. Sharks able to dump it back in right here in front of us. Sharks come away with it. Ducks able to get it on their stick. Cut off by the Sharks back in there. Klinowski drives it up high, not out. Sonari comes in. He's able to get it out now. A little bit of activity on the back end with Klinowski. Flick off the bench with some speed. McPhee comes in, clears it out. This 46 is a clown. He's all over the place. But he's not in the box. So face-off looks like it's going to take place at center ice. 5 minutes left in the first period. Gerard steps in, pushes it forward. Looks like there's a minute 11 still left on the Baker high sticking penalty. Sharks stretch pass to the near side. McPhee cuts that off. They drop it back to their D. Walk into the top of the circle. Shot deflected high and into the netting. So that's going to go up top. Or down low. Actually down low here. Sharks win the faceoff back. They walk off the wall, drop it down low here. He stops to the top of the thing. McPhee was able to block that down. Sharks go right back to their D. They walk in, zip it in, just gets deflected wide. Picked up on the near side. Dustroff picks it up. He gets it on his backhand, is able to clear it. O'Neill's going to go out there to apply the forecheck. Kill some time off the Sharks penalty or power play. Bezoing fanned on his dump-in attempt. Allows the Sharks to send it. And Amador comes out and just plays it up. O'Neill tried to chip it out, but that's held in by the Sharks. McPhee gets it and drives it deep into the Sharks zone to kill some more time off. It looks like there's 16 seconds left in the Sharks power play. Burrows comes off the bench with some energy. Comes back to Hagman. He picks it up, drives it back in. So penalties over to Baker's high stick. 5-on-5 hockey. Sharks break out near side, go cross ice. And they enter the zone, tried to drive it in, blocked by Hagman, but offsides by the Sharks. So face off in front of the Ducks bench outside their own zone. Flick steps in. Pushes the puck forward, jumps on the loose puck, but then pushes it too far forward. The Sharks jump on it, drive it right back into the Ducks' end. Klinowski picks it on the backhand, tries to wrap it around. That's cut off by the Sharks and driven right back behind their own net. Centering attempt, broken up by Moroz, but not out. Sharks walk the blue line. They backhanded it in the near side corner here. Met with some pressure. Klinowski comes in. He gets it around the far side. Silver tries to backhand it between the legs and up, and that's cut off by the Sharks. They drive it in. Klinowski knifes that down before it makes its way in on Amador. Sharks wrap it around. Silver on the exit. He gets pinched off at the red line. So puck gets driven back into the Sharks' end. Chappelle back, picks it up. Stretch pass over. Hits Flick. Flick streaking across the red line through the neutral zone. He backhands it in. It's a block down. Baker back off the bench. He tries to reverse it back. Nobody there. Sonari comes in, drives it back down, but the Sharks are there to send it over to the far side. Baker and Sonari in on the forecheck. Comes back to McPhee. McPhee walks the line. He drives it in. That's cleared out. Baker comes in, strips the puck from the Sharks. Puck's laying there in the corner. Sharks wrap it around. Not out. McPhee comes in, drives it in wide, but the goalie comes out and gloves it. So 2:03 left in the first period, 1-1 game. Sharks having the second half of this period in their favor. Ducks had the first half. Be nice to see the Ducks finish strong and put one more in going into the second period, 2-1. Let's see if that could happen. Dusterhoff picks it up. Picks it up on the blue line. He backhands it up. Just at Bezonian's feet, just out of his reach. Sharks jump on it. Shuttle pass up to Gerard. Gerard throws it into the corner. That was interference. Referee didn't see it that way. Sharks come out. Able to hold up on side, drive it in. Hagman back here behind his own net. Gets driven into the boards right in front of us. Felt the board hit the camera there. Gerard comes in, gains the red line, drives it in deep. Sharks goalie cuts it off behind the net. And that's icing on the Sharks. 1:09 left in the game. Baker's line back out there. Sonari on the right side. Klinowski and Chappelle on the back end. Lee on the left. Baker gets it over to Klinowski. Sharks jump on the loose puck. Comes right back to Klinowski. He drives it in. Big rebound. Sonari picks it up. Almost had the right-hand corner picked, but the goalie gets his blocker over there to punch it into the corner. Sharks able to get it back to Chappelle. He drives it in wide. Comes back to Klinowski. He's got to regroup in the neutral zone. Sends it up. Just misses his target, or it comes off of the stick there. Chappelle comes in, pushes it forward. Baker drops back to pick up the D position. Klinowski back there. Sharks win the race to the puck there. Baker comes in to support. Chappelle comes in to wrap it around. And Klinowski's getting it into it over there with the number 71. Looks like the ref's taking both of them for hand holding. So 26 seconds left in this first period. Looks like the Ducks come out on the top of that with a 4-minute. I think it's supposed to be a 2-minute. Right now they have 4 minutes of penalties on the Sharks side. I think you're going to see that drop down to 2. Yep, that's what's happening. Scorekeeper made a mistake. Now it's 2 minutes, so Sharks end up with a penalty on that one. First power play for your Ducks. Puck moved up by McPhee, gains the red line, dumps it into the Shark zone. Moreau's in on the forecheck. Silver in on the forecheck, strips the puck. He looks, comes cross ice to McPhee. McPhee snaps it in. Rebound. Flick drives it back in. Gets forced behind the net. Moreau's picks, nope, the Sharks guy got it. Moreau's in there pestering him nicely. Silver comes in with some support, and that's the end of the first period. So your Junior Ducks will start the second period with 1 minute and 34 seconds on the power play. Or left. Stenari jumps on a loose puck, drives it into the Sharks zone. Far side corner. Sharks jump on that. Clearing attempt, blocked down by their own player. Baker sets up on the half wall, drops it back to Yampolsky. Yampolsky walks the line, gets it over to Hagman. High and up. Right here, had to look for it, coming at me. I think that's McPhee, I mean. The ref's talking about it, seeing what's going on here. So they decide it came off the goalie. So Baker wins the face-off back, goes over to Yampolsky. Yampolsky drops down on top of the circle. He dipped it in front, zips it in. I think Baker tipped it in front, but this goalie tracked it and didn't let it get by. So we'll try it again, far side. So Baker won back to McPhee. Gets it over to Yampolsky. Yampolsky drives it in. Another tipped in front. Or Chappelle. Chappelle drives it in. And again, this goalie tracks it. So a couple of big saves by the Sharks goaltender. 1 minute left on the power play. Another shot blocked. Held in by Chappelle. He drops it into the corner. Picked up by Baker. Baker battling with it. Comes away. Pulls up on the half wall. Goes right back to Chappelle. Chappelle goes right back to Baker on the half wall. He goes right back to Chappelle. Chappelle drops into the slot. Shot deflected. Picked up by Stenari. He goes back to Dusterhoff. He goes back. Goes right back to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff tried feeding it across. Gets blocked right back to him. Stenari comes down to help him out. Dusterhoff drops it in the corner. Sharks pin it up on the board. Stenari comes in, picks it out. He drives it right back to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff winds up. Big rebound. Comes to Baker on the left side. He picks it up. He looks, sends it centering into Lee's feet. Comes out, and Sharks able to clear it. 9 seconds left on the power play. That should just about do it. Going to catch the Sharks on a Ducks tried catching the Sharks on a line change and entered the zone offsides. Dusterhoff streaking down the left-hand side, looking to rip it, and has to pull up and stop due to the referee's whistle of offsides. A little bit of frustration there. So 3 seconds left on the Ducks power play. That's going to be about it. Gerard steps in on the faceoff. Pushes it forward. Sharks jump on that. Peel it back in their own end. Come cross ice. Zip it up. comes in on Amador. He kicks it out. McPhee's there. 74 comes in, strips the puck. O'Neill comes in to help him out. He headman passes. That gets broken up at the red line. Sharks go the other way. McPhee steps up on the Sharks player, trying to enter the zone, knocks him off. Gerard peels off the boards with it. Puck comes off of his stick. Sharks wrap it around the boards. Hagman drives it in on net. Bezoin, that's interference. Puck gets driven back in. Gerard holds it in, drives it in far side. Bezoin in on the forecheck. That's interference too. Puck's deflected in front. There's a cross check in front of the net. Sorry, I'm getting tied up in this in the non-calls. Focus back on the camera, Mark. There you go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sharks drive it in deep into the Ducks zone. Picked up by McPhee. He circles it back to Yampolsky. He comes out near side. Puck gets knifed off of Dana's stick. Campbell comes in, picks it up in the corner. He gets taken down. Sharks go the other way. Dana comes in with the back check. And Sharks able to drive it back into the Ducks end. Peel off the wall. Drop it back to their D. Fanned on the shot attempt. Picked it up. Send it back into the behind the Ducks end. Dustroff picks it up there. Peels away from pressure. Sends it up the wall. Sharks with some pressure. Comes back. Campbell gets it and drives it in. Fights through a hooking pressure. Sharks go the other way. They drop it back. Chappelle picks it up there. Drives it up into the neutral zone. Sharks gaining at the red line. Go right back into the Ducks end. Dustroff sends it back up. And not far enough for icing. Sharks got to go all the way back. Ducks go for a change. Sharks send it up. They hit their target. Comes in on Amador with a Shark bearing down. Gets sprayed by some ice. He smartly tucks his head in over the puck. So Ducks got to look to put some things together. Right now they're getting matched with the same intensity, going back and forth, pretty evenly matched. I was expecting the Ducks to be a little more on top of things here, but it's early in the second period. A lot of time left. Flick gets it, sends it out, and in on net, so no. Oh, that's played with the high stick. So faceoff's going to end up right to the right of the Sharks goaltender. Puck comes out, puck comes near side. Silver picks it up, gets met with some pressure here. Silver against two Sharks. Sharks come away with it. Flick comes in to apply some pressure. Klinowski back to pick it up. He gets met with some more pressure. Silver comes, goes high off the glass, but not out. Sharks pick it up on the back end, walk off the wall. They drop it right back down into the corner, comes right back out to number 50. He comes up, zips it in on Amador. Puck gets driven back. Klinowski reverses it back up the wall. Sharks there to drive it right back in. Puck trickles out into the slot area. Silver chips it just beyond him. Gains the red line, chips it into the Sharks zone. Sharks regroup, go out the other way. They must have touched it. Amador picks it up, zips it around the boards. Moroz chops that. That's too many men. That's too many men off the bench. Referee doesn't pick that up either. Sharks gain the zone, set things up. They go right back to 50. He walks down the top of the circles, zips it in front on Amador. I think it was deflected. Amador tracks it, comes right back down in front of him, and he quickly puts the glove over it. So right now, the momentum's going the Sharks' way, so the Ducks are going to have to find some way to muster up some energy and start matching the intensity. Oh, and I missed something. So no wonder things are looking a little tilted. We're on a penalty kill, so apologize for that. Somebody's in the box over there. There is 36 seconds left on the Ducks penalty. Sharks' second power play opportunity. Sonari fights through some pressure there, drives it back into the Sharks zone, killing some time off. Moreau's in on the forecheck, picks the puck up, comes in, zips it, but gets a shot blocked. Sonari comes in to try and get a stick on it and drive it through traffic. That gets blocked down. Dustroff picks it up off the red line. He drives it back deep into the Sharks' end, making things difficult. So 5 seconds left in the penalty to somebody over there. Don't know who that was. Oh, it looks like Hagman. Hagman got a penalty. Don't know what for. But we're back to even strength. McPhee tries to send it out, held in briefly, but then Sonari comes in, strips that puck. Sharks back to send it right back out. Klinowski picks up, looks to stretch pass, gets it up to Baker. Baker generates some speed, gets it over Lee. Lee shuttles it in on net, and the goaltender reaches out and gloves it as Baker was bearing down on him. So Dana steps in on the faceoff here. Pushes it forward, puck gets tied up. Driven into the corner here. Puck comes back to, I think that's Klinowski back there. Puck shot into Campbell, picks it up in the corner, works it back, settles it back down to Silver. Silver walks off the wall, comes over to Chappelle. Chappelle winds up, zips it in, and this goalie again tracks it right into his top shoulder and doesn't leave nothing there for the awaiting Campbell and Dana. .9:05 left in the second period. Puck tied up in the circle. Comes back to Klinowski. He shoots it wide. Picked up by Dana. Dana circles off the half wall. He centered an attempt through the slot. Nobody there. Silver drops it right back to Chappelle. Chappelle winds up and sends it high, but the glove of the Sharks goaltender picks it out of midair. So it looks like Gerard's line's coming out now. O'Neill on the left wing. Bezoyan on the right wing. Gerard punches it forward. Bezoyan comes in nicely, jumps on the loose puck. Puck's loose right there in front. O'Neill comes over to try and jump on it. Big battle. Bezoyan comes away with it. Then he gets knocked off of it. Sharks try to wrap it around. Dustroff holds it in on the point. Bezoyan was trying to pull a backhand, forehand to find the back of the net. He gets his stick tied up. Big deflection. It's loose there. Bezoyan chopping at it. But this goaltender closes the legs on it and takes away the opportunity. That was some great puck movement. Dustroff picked it up on the back end, sent it in. A little bit of a rebound. Bezoyan chopping at it. And then the goalie is able to close the legs on it. So, Sharks win the faceoff back. Flick over there with Moreau's working through the corner. Refs in the way. 2 Ducks, 1 Shark. Sharks come away with it, able to clear it out. Gets sent back in. Sharks pick it up in the corner here, drop it back. Silver on the forecheck. Sharks able to break it out. McPhee unable to hold it in. Comes just beyond him. Sharks streak down the side. They zip it in on Amador. He punches it over the net and behind him. Flick comes in, generates some speed. Is he going to get behind the net? He gets the puck poked off of his stick at the last minute. Silver comes in, knocks him down. That's a penalty. No call by the referee there. Wow. Flick comes, oh, you got to be kidding me. He's the puck carrier. Are you kidding me? Flick gets cut. Flick gets called for applying a check to the puck carrier. And looks like the Refs at least equaling things up, but that's a ridiculous call. Flick's got the puck carrier, and he takes a body, and the ref puts his hand up immediately after missing a couple things right in front of him. So as we sort things out here, looks like we're going to stay even strength, 5-on-5. 7:37 left in the second period. Still a 1-1 tie. Baker's line out. Puck tied up in traffic. Lee comes in, jumps on it, comes off of his stick, comes to a Shark. The clearing attempt blocked off of Baker's stick. Now out into the neutral zone. Sharks able to backhand it deep into the Ducks' end. Chappelle back there, met with some pressure. Baker comes in to help him out. Both refs in the way. Comes out to Klinowski. He wraps it up the boards. Comes off. Lee picks it up. He gets hit from behind a little bit. Sends it up just out of the reach of Baker. Back to the Sharks. They go cross ice and back in. And it looks like the Ducks are going for another penalty. I don't know what happened behind. Looks like maybe a cross check. Let's see who's getting called on this. Looks like Lee's going to the box, I believe, for a cross-checking. Face-off coming deep into the Ducks' end, I believe. Or, nope. See where we're going with this. Just outside the Ducks' zone. So Sharks again awarded another power play opportunity from something happening behind the play. So Ducks got to stay disciplined, man. When they get in penalty trouble, they just make things way more difficult than they need to be. So Sharks move it through the neutral zone, cross the red line, gain entry, cut to the middle, broken up by Hagman, driven back out into the center, all the way out down. Goalie's got to come out and play it. He drives it right back up. Picked up by Dusterhoff. He sends it right back into the left of the goalie. So good start to the first part of this penalty kill for the Ducks. Oh. Ducks gain the zone, drive it down deep into the Ducks end, and then back out, miss their target on the back end. Sharks reverse it near side. They're going to try and enter the zone on the left wing, and they come in offsides. So 1:12 left in the Lee penalty. 6:11 left in the period. Face-off outside the Duck zone. Gerard's out to take that. Sharks win the face-off to the right side. Cut off out the 20 at the entry. Puck driven back in. McPhee picks it up behind the net, wraps around the boards, makes it out all the way deep back into the Sharks' end, killing off more time of this penalty. Sharks stretch pass, missed their target. Chappelle drives, or Klinowski drives it right back in. So Sharks having a hard time getting things set up. O'Neill in on the forecheck, pinning the puck up on the boards. Sharks come away with it. Fan on their stretch pass. And they miss. It's going to go for icing, I believe. And I don't know, for some reason that's waved off. The ref had it called. The linesman had it called. Anyways, we got 17 seconds left in the Lee penalty. Klinowski loses an edge, falls down. Almador cuts it off. McPhee comes back to pick it up. Gerard drives it up, but not out. Sharks hold it in. They drive it back down. McPhee kicks it down. Picks it up on his stick, waits, looks for a lane, and zips it all the way down. Goalie's calling for icing, but that was the end of the penalty. Gerard picks it up on the clearing attempt at mid-wall. Bezoyan comes in to help him out with support. Bezoyan peels away with it, walks the blue line, drives it over to McPhee. McPhee zips it in. Big rebound to the right, picked up by O'Neill. Sharks able to drive it out and get it in deep. McPhee picks it up, Gets reversed behind the net. Chappelle picks it up over there. Gerard comes in for support. Sharks peel away. Send it back to their D. They wind up, send it in. It gets deflected just wide to the right. Stenari comes in, picks it up on the mid wall. He drives it back around the boards. McPhee picks it up in the near side corner. He drives it, but not out. Sharks drive it in. They zip it in. Amador kicks it to the far side boards. And now it comes out, gets cleared out. See, Bezoyan jumps on a loose puck. Gets Stenari. Stenari winds up and drives one in. And this Sharks goaltender tracks it into the midsection. No rebound for the streaking Bezoyan on the left side. Game stays 1-1. 3:48 left in the second period. Number 23 over here, thinking he's a movie star. Flashing the smile, hoping somebody notices him. Baker comes in, picks up the puck. He drives it back to Hagman. Hagman winds up. It's deflected high and over the net. Baker shuttles it right back out front. Net's kicked off, but the ref's going to come in and pick it up. Gets driven back in far side. Sharks only back there to pick it up. Baker in on the forecheck. Gets behind him. Dustroff picks it up, sends it wide of the net. Lee's going to come over, pick up the loose puck, but met with some pressure. Stenari in there. He walks away, gets it right back to Hagman. Hagman drives, but he gets blocked out and out into the neutral zone. Dustroff winds up, sends it in from the red line. And again, they send in, look at the Sharks are just like movie stars. Goalie comes over, gives us a good little wave and a smile. They are close to L.A. Maybe they'll get picked up. So Brown for the Sharks step in. I don't see his dad over there on the bench.
Looks like the light feed's not working. Looks like the feed is not working on the other end.
It's live. It's live. Look. It's on the other end. Whoever's watching, they don't have good enough internet. Yeah. So, sorry about that. Sharks cutting down the left side. They send it in. Fan on the drive-in attempt. Looks like the Ducks are going to the box again. Somebody's got a penalty. Sharks. Yampolsky back to pick it up, touch it up. No, it gets picked up by the Sharks. He's unable to get it. Sharks send an attempt, and they drive it in on Amador from the right side. Yampolsky gets beat to the puck. Sharks are able to get it into the far side, back door. Amador comes over with a big save. And let's see who's going to the box now for the Ducks. Looks like Moreau's going to the box. Missed the call. So 2:24 left in the second period. Still a 1-1 game. Klinowski picks it up behind the net. Sharks take that away, go right back to their D. So Sharks back on the power play. They zip it in on Amador. He kicks it into the far near side corner. Sharks drive behind the net, far side. Circle back into the corner. Cycle back into the corner. They're working the perimeter. Go right back up high. They wind up, send it in. Gets deflected into the near side corner. Sharks got some things set up on this power play. Comes back to the D. They drop it right back to the half wall. Go cross ice. Comes off of his stick. Pressured by Dana. Works its way back in. Now, who's that? Oh, Campbell, I believe, gets chopped down. And Sharks are going to the box for tripping. So the Ducks are going to finally have a power play opportunity here with 1:28 left in the second period. Face-off coming to the left of the Sharks goalie. Zoyan on the face-off. Stenari chips it into the near side corner here. 97 comes out with it. They reverse it right back. Nobody here. Stenari in on the forecheck. So it's 4-on-4 hockey for 49 seconds. Stenari picks it up. He circles away from pressure. Creates some space. Zips it over to Hagman. Hagman drops down the circle. Big rebound. Nobody there. Sharks go the other way. 3-on-2. They peel up from pressure. Bezoyan picks up the loose puck. He chips it over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff picks up. He's centering attempt. No duck there. Only a Shark. They're able to pick it up and clear it out. So it's still 4-on-4 for 11 seconds. Puck works its way down. I don't know. There was a stoppage of play. I was looking at the clock to bring that to you. Looks like the faceoff's coming back deep in the Sharks zone. So there's actually 11 seconds left, and then your Ducks will have about a 56-second power play. So Gerard pushes the puck forward again. Sharks jump on it. O'Neill comes in with some pressure. Gerard from behind the net picks it up, pulls up in the corner, peels away from pressure. Battle for it on the half wall. Sharks come away with it. They're able to hoist it out into the neutral zone and deep into the Ducks end. Yampolsky back there to pick it up. He spins away from pressure, but sends it near side. McPhee picks it up. He goes cross ice. And for some reason, third period action. Hey, just a reminder, if there's with this live broadcast, if you missed something or you want to re-see it, you can just click on that tracking bar and reverse it for a little live replay action. You can go back and forth, reverse back, and go right back to the live. So just some information there for you. Lee picks it up on the half wall, peels away from pressure, looks to set things up, gets it back to Dusterhoff. He walks off, goes right back to Lee. Lee spins away from pressure, looking to set things up. 1 second left, drives in on net. Baker picks up the rebound, and he finds the back of the net. So Dusterhoff drives it in from the blue line. Baker parked on the left-hand side and finds the back of the net. So at 15:23, Baker scores, puts the Duck up 2-1 on the Dusterhoff blast. Baker picking up the trash on the right side and puts it in the back of the net and gives the Ducks another lead. McPhee steps up and drills a Shark on the exit. Yampolsky is able to come back, drive it back. He gets driven back in on Amador. He kicks it up and tracks a rebound that comes right back to him, and he holds it out. So a little bit of Shark pressure in response to the Ducks' goal to take the lead. Some back and forth action here. So Dana steps in, drives it out. Campbell jumps on it with some speed, cuts in on the right side. He gets met with some pressure. But Dana comes in, drops it right back to Campbell. Campbell circles behind the net. Center attempt broken up by the Sharks. They come out the near side. Come down left wing. Looking to cut to the net. Gets driven wide. Klinowski picks it up. He looks to headman pass. Cross ice. Hits Campbell on the right side. Campbell makes a move around a player. Then gets met with some other pressure. So look, Sharks trying to match. Come back with some intensity after going down, and they ice the puck. So face-off going all the way back down there. So Gerard steps in on the face-off. Sharks getting kicked out. Gerard wins it back. Then it gets forced back into the corner. Sharks jump on it. They come away with it. Able to exit the zone. They chip it in deep. Picked up by Hagman behind the net. He's met with some pressure there. Sharks pick it up in the far side corner. Battle for it. Sharks outnumbering right now. The Ducks in the corner. Gets forced back. Dusterhoff loses it. He gets hit from behind. And Sharks go into the box, so the Ducks are going to get a power play opportunity here. So Ducks going back on the power play here. Looks like Bakersfield is going to start the first part of this. Face-off coming outside the Sharks zone. Puck won back, tied up in traffic. Sharks come away with it. Send it up. Chappelle grabs it down, puts it back to his stick, gets it over to Dusterhoff. He circles around, cuts through the middle, cuts across the red line. Pulls up through some pressure. Stick handles, gets the puck knifed off of his stick. Stenari's there to pick it up. He pulls up in the corner, gets things set up. His dump into Dusterhoff gets broken up just a little bit. Dusterhoff gives it right back to Stenari. Stenari gets it right back to Chappelle. Chappelle goes right back to Stenari on the half wall. He zips it in. Big rebound. Dusterhoff fans on it. Sharks able to clear it back out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Chappelle. Chappelle circles away from pressure. Puck bouncing around a little bit. Gets it over to Lee. Lee pulls up away from pressure. Drops it to Stenari on the back end. Stenari gets it over to Dusterhoff, who blasts it. There was a little bit of a rebound, but the Sharks goalie jumps out and pounces on the loose puck before a Duck can get there. So 1:06 left on the Ducks power play. Flixline coming out to take the second part of this. Silver jumps in on the faceoff. He wins it back. Sharks jump on that. They're able to clear it out. Puck gets past Klinowski. McPhee comes back to help him out. His clearing attempt fanned on. Comes out just beyond the reach of Bezoyan. So Sharks able to kill off some time here. Klinowski comes back to pick it up. He pulls back behind his own net. Looks to set things up. Comes out the left side. Gets the wheels moving. Cuts across the red line. Cuts into the left-hand side. Makes a move. Puck comes off of his stick. Goalie pokes it away from him. Into the corner. Bezoyan's going to jump on the loose puck behind the net. Bezoyan and Silver. Bezoyan comes away with it. He circles it back to Silver. Silver circles out of the corner. Gets it right back to Klinowski. Klinowski zips it over to McPhee. McPhee sends it in. Gets deflected into the far side corner. Silver picks it up in the corner. He walks out, drops it right back down to Bezoyan. Bezoyan rips it, comes right back to Silver, gives it right back to Bezoyan. He goes up high and out of the reach of Klinowski. So Ducks got to come out. That's it. That's it. Sharks kill it off. So even strength. Ducks go the other way. Sharks pick it up in the neutral zone. McPhee sends it up to Flick. Flick peels off the boards. He gets met with all kinds of Shark pressure. Where's the puck? Oh. Campbell picks it up in the corner. He gets it out to Dana. He zips it in. Big save by the Sharks goaltender. Campbell and Dana come out of the corner. They get it out to Flick. Oh, he just was unable to pull the trigger. Dustroff comes in, gloves it down to a stick, and the Sharks are able to kick it out of the zone. So Hagman comes back, picks it up, pulls up behind his own net, comes out near side, goes to Dustroff. He goes right back to Hagman. Hagman comes right back to Dustroff. Stretch pass up to Dana. Dana's able to exit the zone, cut across the red line, pull in on the left wing. He drops it into the corner behind the net. Sending an attempt to Campbell. He fans on the attempt. Sharks come away with it. They're able to skate it out. That hits the ref. It gets tied up on the red line. Now the Sharks are able to send it in. Amador comes out to play it. Dustroff picks it up. Stretch pass by Dustroff. Hits Lee. Comes off of his stick. But he's able to hold it in the zone. Now it comes out. And Dustroff looks like he's going to go to the box for coming up high. So Dustroff going to the box for high sticking. I think he's acting like he didn't get it, but the ref's going to go pick him off. Oh, maybe somebody else did. Okay. That's Moroz. Moroz got the high stick. Oh, yep. See, I think yeah. Yeah, they got 50 white for the high stick. Moroz, what's Moroz still doing over there? He must got a 10-minute misconduct. Anyways, Gerard ties the guy up on the faceoff. Sharks back on the power play. I think they got this is their 6th or 7th power play. So Klinowski picks it up. He reverses it back to Chappelle. He turns around and was able to rip it out into the neutral zone. Sharks circle back. The headman pass hit the stretch pass at the red line. Picked up by Chappelle. He shuttles it right back out into the neutral zone. O'Neill on the forward check. Sharks able to gain the red line, drive it into the Duck zone. Picked up by Klinowski. He tries to pitchfork it out, and he does. Hits the netting. So face-off coming to the right of Amador. Baker ties his guy up on the face-off. Stenari is able to get a stick on it and drive it out. And down the other end. Sharks stretch pass. Gains the Duck zone. They drop it to their D. He steps off the wall. Goes far side. He steps down to the top of the circle, shoots it about a foot over the net. Comes back. Sharks able to send it back down into the corner here. Big deflection in front of Amador, but up and over the net. Hagman's able to get a stick on it, but doesn't get it out. Big drive, wide of the net, gets tied up behind the net. Hagman gets a stick on it. He drives it around the boards. Sharks grab it there and send it right back down. Sharks try and come out front. They had a guy on the left. Swiping at it, but it bounces over his stick. Had the wide open net as the puck moved through the crease area. So the Ducks get away with one there. So Lee's going to step in on the faceoff here. He wins the faceoff back. Klinowski jumps on the loose puck. His drive around the corner cut off by the Sharks. They set things up on the half wall. Go right back to their D. They send it right back to the half wall. They walk out. They send it in. Amador tracks it. Big rebound in front of him. He's tracking through the traffic. Gets punched into the corner. Chappelle drives it up. Comes off the boards. Weird. Flick gets a stick on it. Smartly holds on to it. Finds some way to skate through it and skate it out. Now he drives it in deep. Sharks back in their own end. Bezoyan in on the forecheck. Yampolsky comes off and drives it right back in. Comes back to Flick. He drives it right back in. More time being killed off. Bezoyan down there on the forecheck. Comes out. Yampolsky holds the blue line. Drives it right back in again. Comes back to Bezoyan. He rips it just wide of the net. Campbell in on the forecheck now. And I guess it might have came up and hit some netting. So 7:44 left in the game. Junior Ducks with a 2-1 lead. Kill off that 6th or 7th Shark penalty. Sharks had a couple of scoring opportunities there. So Ducks avoid that problem. Sharks wrap it around, held in by Hagman, driven back down. Bezoyan and Campbell on the forecheck. Sharks come away with it, wrap it up the boards. They're able to chip it out in the neutral zone, jump on it with speed. Hagman comes in, cuts that out. They go far side over here. Dustrov comes in, fights through a slashing no call. But the puck sends it all the way down. On icing. So Gerard steps in on the faceoff. He wins it back. Dustrov wraps it around the boards on the backhand. Finds its way out. O'Neill jumps on it in the neutral zone. He gets cut through he gets it over to Gerard on the left wing. Gerard tried to job it back, but it comes back to him in the corner. Bezoyan in there for support. Gerard works through some traffic, gets it to Bezoyan. Bezoyan met with some pressure. He backhands it out in the slot, and it comes off the back of the goaltender and in the net. And what's going on? Is that a goal or not? They're digging it out from behind. That came off the back of the goaltender's shoulder and in the net. So I don't know how that's not a goal. Referees getting together to figure it out. That would be huge. Ducks need this to get a little bit of breathing room. If our Ducks would get out of the way, we could kind of see what the referees are discussing. Wow, faceoff's coming all the way back here. Must have been calling a man in the crease or something. It's crazy. All right. So Gerard's going to step in on the faceoff deep in the Duck zone here. He wins it back. Dustrov jumps on it. He goes off the glass and around the boards. Comes out of the zone. O'Neill jumps on the loose puck. Comes back. Dustrov picks it up. He generates speed down the right wing. He looks to cut in the center. Puck tied up behind the net. Dustrov goes back, picks it up. He circles out, cuts into the slot area. And Sharks come away with it. Hagman loses an edge. Sharks go back to their D. They walk down to the top of the circle, and they zip it about a foot wide and over the net. So puck tied up here. Dustrov comes out. He's able to clear it out. But icing happens. There's that 46 again. Big lippy there. Erky. So Baker steps in on Irk. Irk wins the faceoff back, goes back to the D. They zip it high and over Amador. Comes back, wraps around the boards, gets sent back down behind the net. Ducks got to get some energy going. Picked up by Stenari. He goes up and off the boards. And now it gets worked out. Sharks regain through the neutral zone, go right back in. Picked up by Stenari. He backhands it, but not out. That's cut off. Driven back down in the corner. McPhee steps up, and it looks like I don't know. Is the Sharks getting a penalty on this? I don't know. It's hard to keep track of everything going on here. Looks like the Sharks are getting talked to. High stick. So 45 in the box for high sticking. Ducks going to get a rare power play opportunity in this game. I think they capitalized on the last one right at the end of it. Could have expired, but I believe that's how the goal got scored. I don't know if it's a power play goal or the end of one. Anyways, Moroz jumps on it and goes high into the netting. They really should fix this netting. I mean, all they have to do is go straight up off the glass and keep it from hanging over, and it would stop all these stoppages of play. So Flick steps in. That's my 2 cents. Flick steps in, wins the faceoff back. Klinowski regroups in his own end. Looks to go on the breakout. He chips it up off the glass. Nobody there. The Sharks. Sharks drive it back deep into the Ducks' end. Chappelle comes away, has to spin away from pressure. The Ducks are on a power play. Chappelle stretch pass to Silver. Comes off of his stick. Sharks drive it right back in. Chappelle comes back, regroups, goes cross ice to Klinowski. He goes right back to Chappelle, so the Ducks are like in their own end on the power play. Stretch pass to Silver again. He gets the legs moving, cuts down the right wing, fights through a check, maintains possession, circles around behind the net, centering attempt, back out to Hagman, comes over his stick, comes out in the neutral zone. So Ducks having a hard time getting things set up. Silver generates some speed again, drops it back to Hagman. Hagman comes over to Klinowski. He gets the wheels moving, drops it back right at the line to Moroz. So Ducks can't even penetrate the zone. Now they do, and they do it offside, so that's stoppage of play. So 1:20 off the power play. Nothing generated by the Ducks. 44 seconds left in the high sticking call to the Sharks. 4:01 left in the game. Ducks with the 2-1 lead. Dana steps in on the face-off. Gets it back to McPhee. McPhee zips it over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff puck protects. Gets knocked off the puck. Comes right back to him, but out of the zone. Sharks on it with some speed. McPhee gets back. Lee gets back. The Sharks are able to wind up and send it in on Amador. McPhee zips it over to the wall. Nobody here. Sharks drive it right back in. Puck comes off. They drive it in on Amador. So a lot of sloppy play happening right now by the Ducks. They're fooling with some potential danger. 3:30 left in the game. They only have a 2-1 lead. And they have 13 seconds left on a power play that they've done absolutely nothing with. Gerard steps in on the faceoff. Wins that back. Klinowski's going to jump on it. He gets pressured. Skates away from it. Pulls up in the corner. Circles back. That should do it. That's about it. So even strength. Klinowski comes up. Hits Bezoyan on the right wing. He gets pressure on the entry. And that's offsides. So Ducks unable to put anything together here in the last couple minutes. Sharks playing with desperation, and that's a dangerous combination with only a 1-goal lead. So O'Neill gets it back to Klinowski. Klinowski sends it up. And I don't know if it's going to go for icing. Gerard gets in there. I guess it didn't go far enough for icing. That's good. Sharks on the breakout. Sharks get behind Klinowski. Chappelle comes over to help him out. Knifes it in the corner behind the net. Look and see if the Sharks are going to pull their goalie. 2:43 left. O'Neill feeds Bezoyan on the right wing. Sharks come in, take that away. Circle around. Yampolsky comes in, holds the blue line on the near side. Shuttles it down to O'Neill. O'Neill pulls up in the corner and behind the net. Peels away from pressure. Looking to center it out. He does get it to the side of the net. And bodies are crashing. Silver surf line out. So we got 2:15 left. Face-off coming to the left of the Sharks goaltender. 2-1 lead. Baker's line out. Pulls up. Sharks win the face-off. They wrap it around the boards. Stenari pressures, puts it back in. Baker tried to feed Stenari just out of his reach. Comes out in the neutral zone. Lee back to pick it up. He sends it behind the net. McPhee back here. He goes right back to Yampolsky. Yampolsky's get met with some pressure. He skates out of it. Cuts through the slot. Lee gets it. Stenari jumps on the loose puck. He gets met with some pressure. And an offsides entry by the Ducks. Sharks calling timeout. 1:46 left in the game. Ducks with a 2-1 lead. Sharks calling timeout. Face-off coming to the outside of the Sharks zone. So they're going to have their goaltender in. So here we go. 1:46 left in the game. Face-off outside the Sharks zone. Goaltender still in. Look to the Sharks to possibly pull him. They're going to try and get it in deep. He looks like he's ready to exit already. He's cheating out just a little bit. Silver tries to drive it in. Sharks pull it back. Goaltender makes his move to the bench. Sharks drive it in deep. Sharks goalie's looking. He's like at the half wall. Puck tied up in the corner. 1:31. Sharks come away. Sharks goaltender out. Hagman tries to drive it out. Not out. Blocked in. It's held in. Dusterhoff's got to go. Amador sends it far side. Moreau's over here. Sharks goaltender pulled. Sharks maintain. Hold it in the zone. It comes up and hits that netting again that hangs over into the rink, which causes a face-off, a dangerous face-off just to the left of Amador. So Flick steps in on the face-off. Sharks push it forward. Yampolsky comes in, pins it up on the boards. Flick comes in to help him out. Flick wraps it around. Moreau's there, battling for the puck. Sorry, get that in the camera angle. Puck gets worked back into the corner here. Flick gets it and is able to send it down. It's going towards the net, but I don't think it's got enough gas. Nope. Ends up just short and wide. Sharks send it wide. Missed their target. Send it back up. McPhee drives it back down, and that's going for icing. A little more time on that and patience. Might be able to pick that long shot. Face-off coming right back to the left side of Amador again. 38.5. Baker steps in on the face-off. Sharks win it back and out of their zone. So Cenarian on the forecheck. He's causing some disruption in the own end. He picks up the puck, gets it back to Baker. Baker's shot attempt blocked out by a Shark player. Comes back to Lee. He drives it in just wide. Baker comes in, chops off the puck on the exit. Sharks come away with it. They're able to dump it in deep. 9 seconds left. Klinowski pins it up on the boards. Gets met. Baker wraps it around and out, and that should just about do it. So that's it. Lee runs out of time on the breakaway with the wide open net and is unable to put that third one in. Ducks come away with the 2-1 victory here. A little closer than we expected. Good game there. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Game is viewable if you want to go back and watch it. It's right there for you if you missed any action.